Bank of Baroda organizes mega camp in Bilwaradahalli, Bengaluru under Financial Inclusion Drive of the Department of Financial Services, Government of India *. Bank of Baroda Executive Director, senior dignitaries from RBI and other institutions unite to accelerate India's financial inclusion mission. Bengaluru, 29 August 2025, Bank of Baroda, one of India's leading public sector banks, organized a mega camp in Bilwaradahalli, Bengaluru today under the saturation campaign of the Department of Financial Services, DFS, Ministry of Finance, and Government of India. The campaign, running from 1st July to 30th September 2025, aims to ensure 100% coverage of financial inclusion and social security schemes at the Gram Panchayat, GP, and urban local bodies, ULB, level across the country. The program was graced by the esteemed presence of Shri Radha Shyam Ratho, Executive Director, Reserve Bank of India, Shri Yathish R.I.S., Zilla Parishad CEO, M.R. Manjunath, Adyaksha, Bannerghatta Gram Panchayat, SMT Sonali Gupta, Regional Director, Reserve Bank of India, SMT Beena, Executive Director, Bank of Baroda, and Mr. Bhavendra Kumar, Executive Director, Canara Bank along with other executives from State Bank of India, Union Bank of India and Canara Bank. Commenting on the initiative, SMT Beena, Executive Director, Bank of Baroda, said, "Camps like these are vital as they bring the benefits of financial schemes directly to households and demonstrate how banking can uplift communities." What stood out today was the strong participation from all the sections of society, which shows the growing confidence in using formal banking channels. Our aim is to keep strengthening this trust and to make banking more accessible, relevant, and empowering for every segment of society. As a significant part of the program, claim checks under the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, PMJJBY, were formally handed over to beneficiaries, reaffirming the government's commitment to social security and financial inclusion. Certificates of insurance under PMJJBY and Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, PMSBY, along with enrollment acknowledgement receipts under the Atal Pension Yojana, APY, were also distributed to newly enrolled beneficiaries. In addition, the re-KYC process for eligible Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, PMJDY, accounts was facilitated during the event. The officials visited various stalls set up as part of the program, encouraging innovation and public participation. This mega camp embodies the banking fraternity's continued commitment to the Government of India's vision of inclusive financial empowerment.
Done this great job to go for the re-KYC. Why this savings bank account needed re-KYC? Because 10 to 11 years back, 2014-15, we were not huge number of account. All the people who were not banked in any of the bank in our country. So huge number of current accounts were launched in all the banks. And now is the time to do renewal of that account. And as we know, renewal is needed for insurance, renewal is needed for our when you driving license. Similarly, renewal of bank account is also needed. So, my request to all the people who are sitting here, all the brothers, sisters, you need to go to a bank branch. And we are also connected to Bank of Baroda. So, you go to the camp and do your renewal of KYC.
ಆದರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ವಹಿವಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಒಂದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಏನೋ ಅಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಳಿಯುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಸೇರ್ಪಡ್ತದೆ ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಬೆಳೀತದೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬರೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡ ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ರು ಬರೀ ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಬಹಳ ಅನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಊಹಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಘಟನೆಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಣಸಾಯ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೈ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ನಿಂತು ಅದು ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬದಲು ನಾವೇ ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಾವು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೋ ನಾವು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ನಾವು ಉಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆರೋಗ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏರ್ಪೇರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಹಳ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಜೀವನ ವಿಮಾ ಯೋಜನೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು 436 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕಟ್ತೀರಿ. ನೀವು ಕಟ್ಟೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅವರೇ ನೀವು 2 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚುಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಧನಸಹಾಯ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಸ್ಸಿಯ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಸಹಾಯ ಸಂಘಗಳ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೀರಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕೈ ಇಡಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲರ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ.
Financial inclusion means dignity. It gives people a sense of identity and belonging to the formal economy. It bridges the gap between aspiration and opportunity. In a country as vast and diverse as ours, financial inclusion is the key to inclusive growth. It is the foundation for a stronger, more resilient, and more equitable India.
Actually, inclusion schemes. The prime focus of these apps is basically the KYC of the PM Jantan Yojana accounts. But the camps are also being utilized parallelly for opening of PM doesn't to attend this saturation game being organized by the Union Bank and State Bank of India today. The purpose of the program basically is that now banks are engaged, all banks are engaged in a country-wide program which is being conducted at the Gram Panchayat level, like this program. From July 1st, by these financial inclusion programs, including the saturation camp today, etc., is being given so much of importance by the government and the Reserve Bank of India. See, if you just look back, okay, as a country, we are already the third biggest economy of the world, and we are also the fastest growing major economy in the world. We have been this for almost last 3-4 years when we have contributed a lot to global growth. Now, if you see all the macroeconomic fundamentals, even if you see the macro-financial indicators of the banking system or say the macro-financial stability indicators and all, we have come a long way in the last 10-20 years to become one of the best performing economies of the world. But right now, if you see the macroeconomics of India in a bigger perspective and a larger picture, one thing which stands out is that while our domestic strengths are very good and the fundamentals are quite in place, where we are facing all the risks is from basically the external sector. Okay, now the external environment has become extremely unfavorable. I mean, you just take one example, the imposition of tariffs by United States on India. Okay, and there are countless other examples where we are facing pressure from the external sources. So it is prime basically that because we are facing so much of external headwinds, we should leverage on our internal strength. And our internal strength basically comes from our 1.4 billion people. Okay, the very big market that we have, the very big population that we have, the very large labor force that we have, labor force participation that we have. In fact, we have so much of internal strength, and it's trying to galvanize those internal strengths to the country's, to add to the country's strength. And in this, basically, camps like this, where we bring people into the financial fold, we give them the basics of financial security like insurance and pension, even having the basic bank facilities and also including insurance and pension, etc., and ensure everyone a good livelihood and dignified life. This is what will actually add to the inner strength of the country. This is a strength which is a potential that we have. We just need to transform it into something which really adds to the economic momentum of the country.